Hey, everybody. I hope this goes okay. It's my first live on YouTube. My internet is a little bit wonky, so I'm really hoping this goes okay. So I hope you guys are doing good. I've gotten SSDs. We have gotten lots of questions about how to kick the queue and a lot of questions on how to become a director. And I'm not really going to go into the numbers part of it because we all know the numbers part of it. A lot of us can look at the compensation plan and we know how to hit director. But what I want to dive really deep into what it really takes to kick the queue is what we call it. So if you've been a director and maybe you haven't gotten paid a title and you've gone into the queue, I first want to tell you that is nothing to be ashamed of. This is not something that it happens to most people. Put it that way. And I don't want when we create shame around something, it doesn't allow us to feel good about even our small things that we're trying to accomplish. Those of you guys that are watching this live, please tell me if it is freezing. I don't know if there is comments, but if it is freezing for you, because it's freezing on my end, so I don't want to annoy you if it's freezing on your end. If it's not, awesome. But I don't want this stigma to be around director are going into DQ. I don't want this stigma that it is a shameful thing. It's something that shouldn't, whatever the case is. It is something, matter of fact, guys, I almost lost my title. As a director, I almost lost my title, and my 6 month, I did get it back, but I was in DQ too. Every title I've hit, director, star director, superstar director, it took me at least a year to get paid a title and to build my business. I think superstar director might have taken 2 years to really get to the point where I was getting paid a title. So I'm going to show you something that you could do in September if you're a person right now that is looking to hit director or get your title back. This is something that you could do this month. So I've mapped it out for you. Now all you have to do is go take the action. This month, so let's say September. If you're going for it in September, sell $2,500. That right there is 1875 TWV. Recruit 2 people and get one certified. If you get one of those people certified, then that means that they are hitting 1,000 PRV, which means 750 TWV. Get 2 people to star. Okay. Or I'm sorry, get one person to star. If you get 2 people to star consultant, that are on different legs, you automatically will hit director. But let's go for one person star. Let's get 2 other people lead. So that gives you 2K in TWV. And then let's get 3 more of your frontline active, because we all know we need 3 active frontline. So let's get 3 more active. That's 450 TWV. That equals 10K right there. Now, like I said, you can map this out however you want. So maybe you want to say, okay, well, I've got 2 people that are on different legs that are on my front line that are actually going for star next month. Well, if they're going for star, I'm sorry, star is 5,000 total. Gosh, don't mind me. You do need 2 stars. So that would mean you would need 4 stars, star consultants, to equal 10,000 TWV, right? So this plan that I gave you guys is only getting 2 people. But say you have 4 people on your front line that are really working hard and they hit star. Obviously, you still need your front line to get active, your 3 frontline to get active. And obviously, you still need 500 PRV. But you see how you can kind of change this to fit whatever's going on in your business, because everybody has a different business. So let's go to, okay, so once I do that and I hit numbers again, what do I do over the next 6 months? Because this is a very important time. You don't want to ever go back into DQ. Your business should not be going in and out of DQ. You should be growing and it should eventually stop. So what can you do to stop the process of going in and out of DQ? Number one, I also want to mention before I get started too that director is not for everyone. And I really want you to stop and think, why do I want director. Why do I want that title? Is it for the title? If you have not recruited in a year, if you are putting in 501 every month, those are really not things that as a director or wanting to move forward that you should be doing. You should be consistently building your PRV, consistently recruiting every single month. So the next 6 months, you want to build to sell 2,000 PRV for 6 months, every month solid, because you want that 5% bonus. And you want to strive to recruit 1 to 2 people every single month for 6 months. Now, if you want to recruit more, have at it. But to recruit 1 or 2, you're going to need to talk to at least 50 people a month. You're going to need to back and forth communicate with 50 people about the join opportunity. If you break that up into daily habits, it becomes less. And we're going to talk about daily habits in a second. Okay, so recruit 2 people for 6 months, get half certified. So recruiting is only a small portion of it, but you have to get people certified, and then you have to train those 1 out of 10 that really will work their business, because remember, 3 out of 10 will kind of work their business, 1 out of 10 will really work their business. You are going to have to train them to want to move forward too. And one way is to cheer them on to hit lead consultant. So you want to get 2 or 3 out of those people to lead consultant or above. Okay. Now, once you do this for 6 months and you start really consistently building your business like this, you're going to notice your business change. You're going to notice that you're not going into DQ. You're not having that same stress that you did. So then what do you do 6 months after that? So let's go even further after the 6 months. Well, if you want to keep recruiting 2 a month because you want to be a star director or a superstar director, great. I want you to keep going. If you just want to maintain being a director, you should be recruiting at least 1 person a month. You should be selling at least 1 to 2,000 a month, because you have been around for a few years, a lot of you, and you should have a customer base that you should be at least selling 1,000 PRV a month if you're following up with your customers correctly and you're going out and building your network. Get half of those 2 certified, just like you were doing the last 6 months, and then get 2 or 3 of those people to start or to lead and above. Then after that, what are you doing with your team? Who are you working the most with? You are working with your top 20%. Now, your top 20%, I want to remind you, if you've got 30 people on your team, right? That means that probably 2 out of 10, 1 out of 10 are going to be your top people that really are going to be putting time into their business. They're really going to be setting the pace a little bit higher than others, right? So you're going to work with those people. You're going to build relationships with those people, and you're going to cheer them on and inspire them to do what you have done to get to director, because you want them to get to director, because you want to grow, right? Now, what are some daily tasks? So somebody asked me on the director page, or asked us in general, and I answered, what are some daily revenue generating tasks that you do every single day? And I'm going to tell you guys what I do. Number 1, I'm always doing follow-ups. Always. Every single day, I'm following up with customers. It doesn't matter what system you have, just use a system and go with it. Whatever you do is okay as long as you're doing it. So follow-ups, and then what am I doing in those follow-ups? Okay. So in those follow-ups, I am mentioning the join opportunity because number 1, I want to grow my team. That is why I'm here. I want to build wide. I want to go deep, right? So I'm mentioning the join opportunity to 5 people a day in my follow-ups, and I'm mentioning the host opportunity to 2 or 3 people. Now, that usually equates to booking about 5 to 10 parties a month, and that equates to 2 to 5 recruits a month. Something else I do for my own business every single day is I'm posting in parties, or I'm getting parties ready, or events, or whatever, those kind of things that you have to do for setup. That's really important in your business to keep your parties going and things like that. So you have to do that on a daily basis usually. And then I'm also looking at building my network. I talk about this a lot on my YouTube channel about building your network, AKA making friends. That is what we should be focusing on that every single day. So whether you make it a goal of adding one new friend to your network every day or 5 new friends, we are not going after people like sharks, though. Remember, we are actually going after friendships, people that we can, acquaintances, people that we can add to our network on social media or wherever your forum is that you gather your customers together and your friends. We're looking at building that network. Why? Because without building that network with new people, we cannot keep the ball rolling. So, what do I do on a daily basis with team? So, on a daily basis, I am drilling down into my whole group because I want to find those people that are doing what the daily things that I was telling, or the monthly things that I was telling you about just a couple of minutes ago. I want to find the people that want to be a director. I want to find the people that are really working their business a little more than most, the top 20% of our group. And I'm shouting them out. I'm recognizing them. I'm messaging them saying, hey, I see you. I see you as your superstar director, and I'm here cheering you on. The second thing I do every single day, I'm always doing a coaching call or getting on Zoom. I love to get on Zoom groups with my people that, maybe I have 5 people going for director this fall. We'll all get on a Zoom together, or maybe I just check in with them in message and, see how they're doing, see how maybe their dog was sick. I'm checking in on their dog to see how their dog is doing. And then let's see. Oh, and the last thing is I'm posting on my team page. So I'm posting on my team page inspiration. I'm cheering people on, but I'm also going live at least once a week on my team page because I'm trying to share what I'm doing so that others can duplicate it. I want them to know how I'm creating success so that they can see the big picture and they can go do that themselves. And that's it, guys. And it's just repetitious, consistent, persistent behavior over and over again. So I know some of you guys missed this, and I really wanted to lay it out in a video so that you can see doing these things every single day with your business will get you to the full-time income you desire. But you have to take action to create this. And that's the hardest part. Somebody asked me the other day, how do you stay motivated? How do you just do things? And I'm like, I do. You know why? I don't want to be the reason that my family suffers financially when I had a chance to change it. I don't want to look back and regret my life someday and think, man, if I would have or should have or could have done that a little bit differently, or maybe given a little bit more. And guys, I'm not saying make Scentsy the priority in your life. Your family, your religion, or whatever, that should be your priority. What I am saying is make Scentsy a priority, not the priority, just a priority. If you make it a priority and do all of these things that we talked about today, you will be a Scentsy director, but you have to do them every day consistently. And that's where a lot of people, they just don't do it. And it's sad. It makes me sad because I don't want people to not go after their dreams, but that is the negative part of this, is that some of you guys are going to listen to this and think, yeah, I can do that, and then tomorrow you're not going to do it. And I can't control that. But what I am here to do is inspire you to want more and to want to be better and do better. So that's all I can do. Thank you guys for tuning in. Nice short video today, and I hope you guys have a fabulous week.